everyone, it's Carol with Be Inspired Market, and I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful wood Christmas tree. It's absolutely beautiful, and you're going to need a tree from Hobby Lobby, the Tim Holtz holly paper. I got that off of Amazon. I have some pearls and some Sherpa fabric. So let's get started. All you're going to do is sand your Christmas tree just to give it a smooth finish. Now, I recommend doing that with any wood pieces that you get. It just helps your paint glide on smooth. So just wipe off the dust. And then I decided to paint this plaster. It's by Waverly. Now, this step is optional. The only reason I did that was because the Tim Holtz collage paper is very thin. So whatever you have underneath it is going to show through. Now, the wood would have been perfectly fine, but I decided to just paint my entire piece with the plaster just so that that comes through on the tissue paper other than the wood. So just completely took one coat. You don't, again, have to do this step, but I chose to do it. So cover everything completely. Again, that's why it's always good to sand your piece. It goes on so smooth. So now let's do the paper. So you're going to take some Mod Podge and you're just going to put a good coat of Mod Podge on your tree. It's very important to put the Mod Podge at the edge of any project just because it's going to help you give that clean finish. So look how absolutely gorgeous this paper is. I love it. This was the inspiration for this tree. So with the collage paper by Tim Holtz, you can get it at most craft stores. I got mine off of Amazon. It's called the Holly print. Once you lay it down, you just take your fingers to get any air bubbles, and then you can use a chip brush to smooth it out even more. And then cut off the excess. And then you're just going to piece it together to complete the entire tree. But you can do however you want to do this, but I think, I can't say it enough, I think the paper is gorgeous. So lay it down. Make sure you work quickly so that your Mod Podge doesn't dry, and then you're able to apply that paper on there. So just smooth it out with your fingers, with the brush. And then what we're going to do is put a top coat of Mod Podge. But I didn't show you that it was glitter Mod Podge. It's absolutely gorgeous. And the camera isn't showing it to you. So if you use the glitter Mod Podge, you will see that this takes the tree to the next level. I think I'm going to be using a lot of glitter Mod Podge for the Christmas season. And it was perfect with this paper. It just sparkles. And so once your Mod Podge is completely dry, that's when you can do this next step. Basically, you're just going to pick out some of those pieces. The tree has like more of a shiplap look. So I just went around, cleaned it up. Now again, if your Mod Podge isn't completely dry, you are going to rip your tissue. So be patient, wait for it to dry, and then you'll just take your sanding block, and in a downward motion, you're going to pull off that tissue paper. It gives your edges the cleanest look. And that's why I said it's important to have your Mod Podge completely to the edge of any project. So once you just go all the way around. Now, I've had a viewer give me a tip where you can use actually a nail file to get into those spots that might be a little harder to get to with the sanding block, but I was able to get everything off. And then even after I was done, went back in, picked up some more little pieces just to give it a clean look. And then at that point, because it's completely dry, you can take your sanding block and scrape off anything else that might not have adhered. But look how gorgeous. Oh, I wish you could see the glitter. That's what makes this sparkle. So now that we have that done, what we're going to go ahead and do is add our pearls. So I think I got this from, I want to say I got it from Michael's, but I'm not 100% sure. So Hobby Lobby usually carries something like this too. So it's a little heavier. So I wanted to make sure, just go ahead and start adhering it to the back of your tree. And then what you're going to start doing is wrapping it around the tree. So once you have it where you want it, and it takes a little bit, loosen up the pearls. It just makes it easier to wrap. It kept sliding. So eventually I did get it, and then I went ahead and just put a dab of hot glue and then secured it down. And you're going to continue doing that for each strand. Now you could put your strands looser if you wanted to have them kind of draping down. Again, do what works for you. Just have fun. It's a simple project. It doesn't take long to complete. And again, make it your own. So once we have that all securely on there, get that last strand. We're still not done though. We've got to take it to the next level after the pearl. So that's what Christmas decorating is all about. You just kind of, make it your own, make it special. So now for the base, again, this is optional. You can leave your base as is. You can paint it all white, however you want to do it. I purchased this Sherpa fabric from Amazon, and I can see so many projects with it. I have another one coming again this week. So if you're not following our page, I ask that you follow our page and give it a like and get notified when we post our videos. So the Sherpa I'm just putting on there, you just want to make sure that you're not putting it on the bottom of your base so that your base will lay flat. So go ahead and just lay that down. Super easy, but I just think it adds, again, another touch to this piece. So once you have that, simple glue it to the sides, cut off whatever excess you have. Again, making sure that your base is flat so that your tree will lay flat on your table. But if you don't have this, you can, add more paper to the bottom if you wanted to. You could add fur, anything you want. Once you start creating, it's really up to you. So now all we do is add this little star. It's something I got from Dollar Tree in their sticker section. Add the little star, and that's it. Look how absolutely gorgeous this is. Please give us a follow, and